Hello, I just want to show you how to crochet a rose. The easiest way I know how to do it anyway. I know other people may have different ways of doing them, but this is the easiest way I've found. Anyhow, this is a 6mm crochet hook, by the way, that I used to crochet this, and I chained 60, and I double crocheted in the second chain from the hook all the way down, which means you'll have 59 stitches when you're done. When you're done with your long thing there, then you tie it off. I let the really long tail so I can sew it in. It's probably too long, but I'd rather have it a little too long than not long enough. So when you roll it up to make your rose, you just use a yarn needle and then use your tail to sew it up, to sew it in with. I let the really long tail. You probably don't need this much yarn, but I let the big old pile of it like that, this big old stack of it, but just so I'd have enough to make sure. But you don't have to leave that much if you don't want to. Just however much you think you'll need to sew it up at the end. And how I do it is when I roll it up, I just some people do it, you know, each step they'll like sew it and then fold it and then sew it and then fold it. But me, I like to just roll it all up if I can manage to keep it rolled up there, which sometimes can be hard. So if it's easier for you to do it the other way and just sew it as you go, you can do it that way also. It doesn't matter. Either way would work, but you just roll it up like so. If I can get it to go right. I don't know if I can get it to go right, but you just roll it up however you want to do it to make a rose with it. I use pink yarn because my red yarn is all messed up. It's all knotted up. I gotta try to fix it, but I just use this pink yarn because it's easier. It's not all tangled up, but you just roll it up and you can sew. Like if you're going to sew it as you go, then I would just sew it from the inside and then pull it out that way and then go back and forth. You know, like a whip stitch sort of as you go. But however you want to do it, it doesn't really matter. Sometimes I do it this way, and if I can't get it to stay together, then I just sew it as I go. But it doesn't matter. But you just roll it up until you get it to, I can't get it to cooperate now, but I'll try to, but you know what I mean. You just roll it up to make it a rose. I make this part, the middle part, as small as I can so that I can, kind of like a rose that's not, well, depending on how you want it, I guess. If you want it to be like one that hasn't bloomed yet, you can make it tight, and if you want to make it like a bloomed rose, you can make it a little looser. However you want it. Doesn't really matter. I don't think there's any really certain way to do it, but you just roll it up like so to make a flower. I'll just demonstrate it. Probably ain't the best rose, but that's how I do it, because to me it's easier. Some people do it different ways, but to me this is easier because then you got it all crocheted and all you gotta do is roll it up and sew it, and then you got a flower. But I know everybody's got different ways of doing it. That's how I do it. And you just keep rolling it until you get to the end, and then you use your tail to just sew it in the end if that's how you want to do it in the end, or you can do it as you go. It doesn't matter either way, but however you want to do it. I just want to demonstrate how you do it. I can't get it to go right like I want it to. I'm trying to get it to look like a rose, but I can't get it to work right with me. But you know what I mean. You can roll it up either way. It doesn't matter. You know how to do it. You just roll it up to make a flower, but I don't think there's really any science to it. Everybody's got their ways of doing it, but I just roll it up like that. Like a roll, and just kind of let the top of it stick out a little bit. Stick up a little bit, and then just keep rolling it around until I get to the end. Oops. And then I sew it up. But when you're making your chain, you gotta try to make sure to keep your stitches straight, which is hard sometimes for me because sometimes the yarn gets all twisted and I have to take it out and do it over again. But try to keep your stitches straight so that when you get to the end of it, it'll be easier to crochet one row. You just do one row of double crochet, and that's it. And you just wrap it up like that to make the top of the rose. And you can get a stem for it if you want. You can get a I know my dollar store sells those long like little green stems, or however you want to do it, and you just super hot glue it to the bottom of it, stick it through there and hot glue it, and get leaves for it, or however you want to do it. You get creative, make it different ways, but that's how I do it. I just roll it up to make a little flower, and then sew it with the tail, and just sew through it so that you won't see your stitches. But that's how you do it. You can use either color, either pink or red, or different colors, because there's different color roses. They're not all red and not all pink, but whatever color you want to make it. But I just wanted to show you how I do it, and give you an idea on how to do it. But I'll put the written instructions in the description box of the video so that you can see and read how to do it, so it'll be easier for you to go along, hopefully. But ouch. Until next time, I guess I will see you then. And for those of you that are watching the Super Bowl, I hope that your team wins. Well, let the best team win, that's what I say. Because I know a lot of people get caught up in that stuff. I just say, let the best team win. But anyhow, I guess I will go now, but I just wanted to show you how to do that. And you can use either a 5mm or a 6mm. It doesn't matter what size, whatever size crochet hook you want. But this is a 6mm one that I'm using. I use for mine, but you can use either one, either a 5 or a 6, whatever size you like. But hopefully that was easy enough for you to go along with. And I'll put the written instructions in the description box of the video, and put on my GoFundMe information in the description box also. But until next time, y'all have a good day. Bye bye.